and things that I think are dangerous. I think the first thing that's extremely dangerous that I see, well, other than the fact that there are many people who are espousing a Christianity that is tied very, very closely with patriotism. And realize that in Jesus's day there were people like that. They were called zealots. And what did they want? They wanted a Messiah who came forward with a flaming sword and chariots and angels behind him to wipe out the Romans that, were occupying their land, to once again free them, to make Israel great again. That's what they wanted, and that's not what they got. They got something entirely different. They got an entirely different message. Jesus turned the whole thing upside down. So, what I want to talk to you about is a couple of things. Today, there's what would I call it? A lethargy, um, a fatigue that is spread across the land where people are just tired. I mean, do you ever get in a part of the day where you just look at everything that's going on around you and all of the data that's coming into you, everything that you see on the internet, and you're like, man, I'm tired. I don't know what to do with all this stuff. And this, I think, is extremely dangerous because it's a fatigue of of a barrage of information, and much of the information is false. I mean, think about the devil, Satan, whatever evil label you want to give him. Who is he? The father of lies. The father of lies. The father of lies. Fake news. The father of fake news. I mean, if I could do one thing, I would confuse the heck out of everybody and hope that I could get them so confused and so fatigued that they just withdrew, that they just pulled into their little corner, locked themselves in their apartment, threw the deadbolts, and said, you know what? I can't deal with this. I don't want to know. I don't care. I'm not dealing with it. And they disengage. They disengage from society. They disengage from their neighbors. They disengage from caring. They disengage from politics. Now, I'm not big on politics, but politics does drive the world that we live in. And that world is in deep trouble right now, deep trouble. So, what I would ask you to do is don't give up. Try not to get so overwhelmed that you just turn your back on everything, on everyone, everything, and think about what's in your heart. What is in your heart? What do you feel in your heart, your conscious? That little voice inside of you that has always told you this is right or this is wrong. You see something, and immediately in your heart, you know if it's right and you know if it's wrong. Now, there are many, many, many times in our life when we are influenced by others, group thinking, cult thinking, want to be accepted in a group, don't want to be ostracized, don't want to be considered weird. Um, so we go along and we pretend like we hear the voice saying, This is not right." It's like if you ever were in one of those cliques in high school where you treated other people badly, but it was kind of cool because you were with the cool kids, right? And you got to be with the cool kids and do things with the cool kids. But in your heart, you were like, this isn't right. The way we treat other people, this isn't right. That's kind of what I'm talking about. So the problem is today trying to find the truth. And it's really, really difficult. And the only thing I can tell you, the only advice I can give you, listen to your heart. Listen to your heart and pay attention to the fruits of whomever is speaking or telling you something. What are the fruits of what they're telling you? So if you're listening to a speaker and they are making you feel, yes, this is the message, this is something, oh, yes, this is it, but it's bringing up a sense of rage or righteousness, self-righteousness, or I have to take, I have to beat down someone else because, oh, this message is right. It's probably not the right message. It's probably not the right message, right? So just think about that.